Track, out here with two friends. Only just this morning at about 9 o'clock found out that we were even able to come due to heavy rain being forecast. But they kept the track open, and we've just finished the cruise up Lake Te Anau, all the way up here to Glade Wharf. The Milford Track in the southern part of New Zealand runs about 53 kilometres or 33 miles from the head of Lake Te Anau to Milford Sound. Once, and still is probably known as the finest walk in the world, and for good reason. Having worked out here for a season after I finished the Pacific Crest Trail, it was a pretty amazing place to be, and yeah, it's exciting to come out here with a couple of friends and share a little bit of that knowledge. So hopefully I can capture a bit of the beauty over the next couple of days and share that with you guys too. So day 2 on the Milford Track. We just had a little short 5 kilometre walk to Clinton Hut last night, in the rain of course. Overnight it rained real heavy. It was lovely to sleep to, and woken up this morning, the rain stopped and skies are still a bit cloudy, but the forecast I was reading yesterday before we set off had it clearing for the rest of the way. Might even get some sunshine. And Clinton Hut last night only had 26 people in it, as opposed to the usual 40. As you probably know, this track is very, very popular and books out very quickly at the start of the season. So today we've got an 18.5 kilometre walk up the Clinton Canyon to the brand new Mintaro Hut. So that'll be quite exciting to be able to stay there in the first year of its operation. the new hut is absolutely wow. If that's the future of dock huts in New Zealand, I'm very excited. Massive, bright communal area, and then the bunk rooms are fantastic as well. So there's 4 or 5 bunk rooms, but there's also a hallway which so you can keep your boots and your wet weather gear inside for the night. Really well thought out. And they've even got solar, battery powered whatever, so you've got USB ports to charge your devices overnight. So it's really, really well thought out. So today we're heading up McKinnon Pass. We've got the infamous zigzags, 11 zigzags, but in 2004 an avalanche wiped out the ends of zigzag 3 and 4, so they had to add 7 bonus ones in the middle. So we'll be straight out of here back to the main track and ripping into those. About 2.5 hours to the pass. We'll have a quick stop at the memorial for Quentin McKinnon on our way up. At the moment there's a bit of cloud cover, but fingers crossed by the time we get there that breaks. So I'll film a few views when we get up there. And the forecast is for a bit of cloud but no rain, so we're having a really, really good run with the weather. The view's starting to open up down the Clinton Valley. It's the way we've come yesterday. And we're at McKinnon Pass Shelter. So it's split into 2 halves. On the left for the guided walkers, they get a little bit extra with some gas heating, and then on the right here for us misguided walkers, we still get gas cooker supplied and some seating, which on a rough day would be quite nice respite from the conditions. I understand that this is the 4th shelter, maybe the 3rd shelter up here. It gets very windy up here, and you can see the previous shelters They've lost a few due to the winds, but this one's well and truly bolted down, so so far so good, it stays put. What is disappointing though, they've changed the toilet. So the door used to look back down the valley. It was the best view of any toilet in the world as far as I understand. But yeah, anyway, now the door looks back at the hut, so that's a shame. When we first arrived, the cloud was being quite persistent, but just in the last sort of 10 minutes it's broken and the views are becoming absolutely outstanding. So I understand we're using the emergency track today, and you can see there the Jervois Glacier. Still quite a lot of snow on there, so I can understand why we're not walking directly under that. And then there, piercing all the way up into the sky, is Mount Balloon. It's a pretty impressive sight. I'm closing in on Dumpling Hut after what's been an absolutely stunning day out here on the Milford Track. We climbed up the pass this morning, and when we got to the memorial it was a bit cloudy, I guess you'd say, and quite cold. So we carried on across over to the shelter, and when we got in there, I barely made my cup of coffee, and I looked out the window and it was like, whoa, hello, blue sky. So all the way down the sun's been shining. It's actually been really hot. Went up to Sutherland Falls and only had to stand out in the spray of the fall for, I don't know, a few minutes, and I was drenched head to toe, but it was lovely and refreshing. To Sutherland Falls, highest waterfall in New Zealand at 580 metres. Discovered back in the 1800s by Donald Sutherland. When he first saw it, he proclaimed to the world that he'd found this waterfall that was 3,000 feet high. He was a little bit off in his estimations. Turns out it was actually about 1900, but nonetheless absolutely spectacular. So it's been an absolute amazing day. It was so good. Didn't see any Kia at the top though, which is a shame. Would have loved to have seen some of those. Yeah, Dumpling Hut will be a nice sight. It's actually quite late in the day. It's 10 past 6 at night, but we've just really taken our time and enjoyed it, soaked it all in. Who knows when I'll get back here again. It's the last day on the Milford today. We've just left Dumpling Hut and we've got 18.5 kilometres down the Arthur Valley. Beautiful evening last night, clear skies, and we've woken up this morning to clear skies again, so it's going to be another nice day. All going well, might be able to get a wee swim in at Giant's Gate. Here we've had 2.5 days of sunshine, pretty much. Well, not quite, but yesterday and today absolutely awesome. So, well, today's going to be awesome. Yeah, really nice to come back out here for a bit of a look. So some nice views, nice waterfalls today, which I'll capture and show you. Mostly downhill all the way today. The final day, despite being a little longer in distance, is big tree. Nothing as strenuous as yesterday going over McKinnon Pass. So for the first ones out of Dumpling, which is unlike us, we usually sort of, the last couple of mornings have been the last ones to go. But we've got a boat to catch at 2 o'clock, so there's a little bit of time pressure today. It's going to be a good day.